anchoring. Does that sound okay? All right. So when we're doing the T-bar, there's a reason why there's more stuff over here, and I'll explain it to him. I'll get him to do it. And then, so I don't need to teach everything about this process. If he had a brochure, remember 60% of people that walk in the door are going to start, if a monkey was there, 20% are on the fence and need a bit more encouragement, and 20% won't start regardless. Yeah, even if you did the exercise for them, they're just not the right fit and they're just time wasters. I'm not trying to help Tony with anything other than those 20% that just need more encouragement. How will you help me? That type of stuff. Let's go around the grounds before our morning tea break. I want you to share one insight that you wrote down for the first 90 minutes, and then we'll give each person some love with a combined clap. What's yours?
Yes, so like the anchoring, circling and locking in their option. So,
yep.
Circle it, give it a tick and give them a high five and just, reiterate that they've done a good choice and let's get excited.
And circle it, anchor it. It's like they made the decision, you've asked them and they've answered it. That's a second time. Then you said, why did you do that? That's a third time. So see how it's cementing that decision in, and it does enable you to actually move on. Very cool. Let's give us some love. Vicky.
So I had a fair few bits, but the 2 T-bars. So going from the 3 to 6 to because we just do all 9-week programs. So doing 3 to 6 or 6 to 12, and then the 2 options at the bottom.
Okay.
And the list of benefits. So 1 benefit on one side and 3 on the other side.
Okay. There's some exceptions where businesses are amazing at retention, and you could be like that. So we can have a bit of a look at your retention, see where there's a benefit of adding a longer program option or not. Most gyms, however, statistically, what's his name? Someone Brown is the retention stats sort of guru. But they did a study again in 2017 that showed that if the longer someone signs up for at the start, the longer they stay. So if they sign up for 3 months, they usually stay for about 4. If they sign up for 6 months, they usually stay for about 8. If they sign up for 12 months, they usually stay for about 15. And it was so predictable and consistent. And he said, I go to gyms, he's like big fat belly and stuff, and he goes, I go to gyms and I love the month-to-month option because I don't want a contract. But I can tell you from all the gyms in Australia and around the world that I've done, if you can get them interested in a longer program, they will stay longer. So something to consider, for perhaps down the track. Very cool. Let's give Vicky some love. Mighty Mitch, what's one?
I had improving the T-bar to better systemize the business to be able to master it and then teach it.
Yeah.
Our sales process can be a bit clunky at times, so when we're trying to articulate it back to our staff, it's a lot for them to try to take on.
Okay.
So I was like,
So one way I've taught this process before is in like cartoon format. So you get a, where are my texters? So you might even divide it into like 4 slides, and you teach them the different parts. So we go name A, name B. Yeah, and then we go 3 and 6, and you're sort of teaching them the different parts of actually filling it out. Yeah, and then you sort of get them to write down the right hand or the left hand side, and you get them to write down the right hand side. So they call it chunking, but one of the things I was taught as a lecturer is just try and get like a complex skill. What you hear sometimes when you see something like that the first time is lots of words, and you think, oh, how would I ever remember the whole thing? But you don't really need to remember the whole thing. If you can remember this part, lock it in, and then remember the next part. Yeah, so just try and teach one little bit at a time. I think your staff, like my staff, will have no trouble doing it. A lot of our staff do this better than I do now, which is cool. Yeah, let's give Mitch some love. Dibs.
I like the link question at the start of the price presentation, how you're like, I'm going to show you a way to achieve X goal for X event. Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's just like leading into this, I'm going to solve your problem.
Exactly. Would you like it if I made your life easier for you? It's kind of like a yes question. I'm telling you what I want to do. I'm also trying to like get your permission to show you. If someone's not interested, don't show them the prices. So there's 2 programs that will get you to your goal of losing 10 kilos for like to be best man at your friend's wedding. Can I show them to you? Oh, to be honest, I don't really have time now. And you go, no dramas. Did you want to make a time tomorrow to pop back in? Because I'd love to show you how to actually get that result. But don't rush through the process. If ask for permission, you see their body language kind of opens up a little bit. Really good, Dibs. Give them some love. What's one?
Just the importance of naming
Yeah.
your options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think we make the mistake. So what do you want? The 6 or the 12 months? What do you want? Do you want to pay $50 or $100? Like dumb questions get dumb responses. Change that, and you're sort of asking them like the outcome that they're actually after. Let's give us some love. Jody.
Doing the T-bar and how to do how to actually write that up with all the benefits and the memberships.
Cool.
On how to
Remember you.
differentiate between each membership, basically.
Yeah. 1 benefit, 3 benefits. You don't actually have to write a lot. That's the cool thing. But people like it when you walk them through it. It's sometimes easier to digest it. If you and I are talking and I say, this is program A, and there's nothing else to distract you on the sheet right now, that's often easier for someone to actually absorb and understand what we're doing than it is if I just give you the menu. Because I'm pointing at this and you're reading down on the menu.
We
Yeah?
don't even have a visual. We
Okay.
basically just say it.
Cool.
That's the bit, yeah. That's the way to put it visual.
Who's visual? Who likes to look at stuff?
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, I'm audio, so I like someone to talk me through it, but most people are visual. So yeah, that could be a way of just increasing your conversion just by putting something visual. Yeah, very cool. Let's give Jody some love. Jody 1, Jody 2.
Well, we had the T-bar at first and we used to write, and then I went to producing like a price presentation flyer, and I'm not sure if that's because I was being lazy and I wasn't teaching my girls, or it was all just too hard taking over the business and whatnot. So we were going, at the moment we're going off that flyer.
Okay.
But I think I want to go back to the T-bar thing and give that a good shot and see how that works.
Great. Okay, really good. Let's give us some love. Dev, anything stood out?
Yeah, the anchoring I love. Just reaffirms their choice, but the keeping the momentum and then linking up with what John was saying yesterday about it being a whole experience, and it's just having that experience being a flow, like a full flow from start to finish.
You'll notice with the price presentation, a lot of the actual value and the description of why we're different and how we support you and stuff, I've actually covered more on the gym tour. The reason for that is I don't want this process to be more than about 5 minutes. I want you to feel really confident in us and what we offer, and now it's just a matter of like which way are we going to get to that goal for you. Yeah, there's 2 roads to get you there. Which one do you want? It's not whether you're still interested or whether we're the right fit for you. I want to achieve that before we sit down. Very good. Give Dev some love. Jono.
Yeah, it was the T-bar price and renaming the programs as opposed to just saying it's a 12-month or a month, whatever.
Yep.
What you're saying makes a lot more sense.
Okay. Give them, get them excited about choosing the program.
Yeah, and starter sounds like shit. Like, I would never choose anything that says starter.
Yeah, it sounds safe. It sounds safe. We've used like Flexi and Results. Flexi sounds pretty cool as well. A lot of people like flexibility, so they're both good. You just got to make sure the one on the right's better than Flexi. Yeah, let's give him some love. Tom.
Yeah, obviously the filters, the funnel's slightly different for me, so it's like my biggest takeaway from this is we've got a process where obviously they come through and do the trial, but the trainer on the 4th session that they've got them for the trial, that's when they need to know what's going on, basically. So that's the way that I've got to have this process, the process that my receptionist currently does, my trainer needs to do that on the 4th session.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because it's like and the naming of things, it's like I definitely go results and lifestyle because we do this like a vision-esque thing you might know about. It's like a big picture presentation during the first session.
Yep.
And the end goal of that, it's like, yeah, here's a visual journey of where you're going to be like.
Yep.
Initial visual results and then lifestyle is the last column. So it's like if we call our memberships results and lifestyle, we're trying to get to the end and the trainer reaffirms.
So that makes a lot of sense. If you've alluded to that lifestyle is where you want to get to prior, you've seeded that lifestyle, it's all about lifestyle. And then you get to the price presentation, you go, well, you've got option A or the lifestyle. People are like, I don't know why, but I want lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you've seeded it prior. If there hasn't been that seeding prior, there might be another name. Yeah, really good. Let's give Tom some love. So we're going to have a break. There's coffee here. If you want real coffee, you could probably go down. Do you think that Delish will be open or? Maybe just stick to the tea and coffee that's provided here. What time is it? Has anyone got a?
5 to 11.
5 to 11. So we're going to meet back here at 11:15. So we've got a 20-minute break. All right? When you get back, we're going to do what's called the 120-day planner. I want you to map out what your next quarter looks like. Get clear around not just things around sales, but if we need to make changes around recruitment or marketing or things like that, we're going to make a plan while you're here today. Thanks, guys. Well done this morning.